I sometimes get questions about what our logo is for Peak Coaching. And just real simply, represents a mountain, this triangle. And these circles represent the steps that we need to take. So we got to be clear on where we're going and what steps we need in order to achieve our goals as individuals and as organizations. It's a very simple concept. We're starting a series called Peake Clarity, so hopefully that clears that up a little bit. And the series is based on this idea that sometimes a cloud bank comes in and you can't see where you're going. So we're going to talk about some misconceptions about things and maybe help clear those up. So today I want to talk about a topic that has been really front and center for me as a leadership coach the past few years, and that is lean manufacturing. And there's so maybe some puzzling on, well, what does lean have to do with leadership? And I think everything, because what lean is about, it came from Toyota, and they've been doing it about 50, 60 years. And it's all about eliminating waste. And for that reason, most people think that it's a cost-cutting initiative. But what I think helps to understand this better is that it's actually a value creation initiative, because waste is anything that doesn't add value to your customers. So let's break this down a little bit. Just for simplicity's sake, let's imagine that you want to open a coffee shop. You hire a few employees, you've picked a really cool place, and you've got some kind of cool coffee recipes that you think are going to stand out. And you got to compete with all the other coffee places that have a cool place and Wi-Fi and good coffee. So you've got this value proposition. That's kind of a hip word these days. You get this idea, and that's just simply saying you get this idea and you think somebody's willing to give you some money for it. I mean, and then you have the execution. Like, did the building turn out the way you wanted to? Are the systems working like you planned? Do you have systems? And are the employees following the systems, etc.? What lean says is, hey, we're going to help everybody in the organization understand what the vision is, where we're trying to go to add value to the customer. And then, and we use tools to teach them to see things that are not adding value. Waiting does not add value. Excess inventory does not add value. Defects, problems do not add value, on and on. And then we empower them to do something to make changes in the systems and processes in order to add maximum value to your team members. So it gets a tiny bit more complicated than this, but for a simple example, let's say that your team member, after a rush at your coffee shop, has been taught that if there's time to lean, there's time to clean. So they're standing there cleaning the same spot. It's kind of already clean. They're staying busy. Does that add any value to your customer? No. That same team member took that same time and went over and had a conversation with a customer and said, hey, can I warm up your coffee for you? That's going to increase the value in the eyes of that customer, probably, and they're going to return and tell other people. So lean is just this very cool, creative way to get everybody engaged in seeing things from the point of view of a customer, and then cutting out stuff that customers don't like so we can do more of what they do, so they come back more and recommend us. So there's our Peake Clarity for today, taking away the fog bank on a topic that you may or may not have ever had any questions about. To make this a little bit fun, we're going to do a little giveaway. So we've got a Peake mug here. Make a comment below about what your thoughts are about lean. We'll put your name in a drawing, and in the month of August, we're going to be sending out some mugs to some Peake fans. Make it a great week.